I'm Sarah Downing, a lecturer in media at colleges based in Warwickshire and the West Midlands. This small-scale research study explores how film can be used to increase student empathy for mental health and wellbeing. With a focus on GCSE English research students, the study aims to answer the following questions. What are students' experiences of resitting GCSE English? In what ways have those experiences influenced mental health and wellbeing? To what extent can representations of mental health in film encourage identification and empathy for others? To what extent can film analysis be used to develop student awareness of mental health and their ability to identify with behaviours and choices which lead to improved mental well-being? Schools and colleges have an important role in supporting the mental health and well-being of young people because poor mental health at a young age can create long-term issues. It's been recognised that most adults with mental health concerns, excluding dementia, will first experience symptoms during adolescence, with more than 50% experiencing problems by the age of 14 and 75% by the age of 18. Research has found that good mental health and well-being is essential for students to achieve their educational potential, particularly because symptoms of depression and anxiety can negatively affect academic achievement. Teaching GCSE English language in FE poses various problems for providing an engaging and rewarding learning experience. In the first instance, the time frame of studying the resit course places significant pressure on both the teachers and students. The content of the qualification is condensed into a 9-month period, and the students are therefore being challenged to relearn or build on existing knowledge in a short space of time. This poses the danger of the teacher structuring their lessons around passive learning and simply offloading information onto their students rather than allowing them to actively engage with the content. Those studying GCSE English language in FE will likely have barriers to learning the subject based on their previous experiences. As Teta McLaughlin identified in 2007, these students will have fragile identities as learners. Their former failures might lead them to believe that they are not capable of achieving, which can influence a cycle of poor academic results influenced by their negative self-belief. Consequently, it's not only imperative for English teachers to provide support and guidance for their students to emphasise the value in their studies, but it is also important to tackle feelings of negative self-belief which focus on developing positive mental health. As Sauder and Parker explained in 2022, youths who meet criteria for various mental health problems experience cognitive and behavioural symptoms that reduce opportunities for student engagement. They consequently promote the significant value of positive mental health for students achieving openness for curiosity and increased competency in an educational context. Subsequently, it can be argued that increasing students' understanding of empathy can be a pathway to improving their mental well-being and motivation to succeed. Building on Coetel's work from 2012, this study applies a constructivist ontology and interpretivist epistemology. Using semi-structured interviews with GCSE English language teachers and students, conversations have emerged to reveal their lived experience. Through the integration of film scenes in GCSE English lessons, narratives have been applied to introduce the concepts of character alignment and empathy for the students. Furthermore, as Connolly and Clandinin identified in 1990, the process of narrative inquiry enables teachers and learners to become storytellers and characters in their own and other stories. Consequently, the use of semi-structured interviews has encouraged the participants to discuss their personal narratives, chronicle their lesson experiences, and reflect on the stories they have of themselves. Although data analysis is at an early stage, initial findings have revealed emerging themes. Teachers have identified an increase in student mental health concerns since the start of the COVID pandemic. They welcome the opportunity to develop student wellbeing in their English lessons and have expressed a willingness to use film in there as a starting point for a topic and as a means of supporting textual analysis. They recognise value in the development of empathic skills to encourage peer support and enhance mental health and wellbeing. All students have shared anxiety about resitting the exam and feel pressure to achieve the qualification. All were able to explain the meaning of empathy following their film-based lesson activities. Most of the students found the film activities engaging and were able to identify with characters in at least one of the selected films. Further lessons would be required to ensure that all students could apply empathy in everyday life. As I continue a process of narrative analysis, I hope the outcome of the study can be used to develop awareness of mental health and wellbeing across all FE curriculums.